Okay, pants tutorial. Let's go. Yes, okay. So, if we're going to make some pants, we will have to do a lot of stuff. It's not actually that much, but in my opinion, pants take the most to work. Okay, let's remove these for a second. Oh yeah, enough. I'm gonna let them on. It doesn't matter really. Okay, so these are the Nickies I'm going to use today. This, as if you can see, they have previous weight from Tony Hawk, but I'm going to fix that. Okay, so I just deleted the armature first. I'm going to add a good one. You can do this at the end or in the beginning, it doesn't really matter. So first of all, we're going to have a look where we are going to place them. And I think I sculpted them already a bit. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, I already sculpted them a bit, scaled them a bit down. So the different tools of Blender are the one where you can move stuff, one where you can rotate stuff. This one scales and this one transforms. But this is all like in perspective, how do I say it, in proportions, you know? So like this, when you make it bigger, like it will move equally for the whole band and shit. Okay. Imagine sometimes you'll have something where you can zoom in. Just press the point button on your numpad and it will recenter your camera around the mesh. Imagine your origin of your mesh is somewhere else, like here. Just click Object, Set Origin to Geometry, and then it will go to the origin of geometry. Alright, for the pants itself, yeah, so I already sculpted them a bit. I know Mark wanted them a bit upwards, like that the cuffs showed the socks. So what I'm going to do is, okay, no, first things first, look, I got a good base model, like the pants, I made them stop clipping by using the sculpt mode and just by scaling them a bit down and stuff. What I am now going to do is go to sculpt mode. I'm going to go to elastic deform. This one will let you wheezy the pants, whatever you want to do with it. Now what I want to do is make these go higher. I can do it in several ways. Like if I look from far, you'll have a big region that you're going to drag up. You see? So it will start clipping. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to drag him up like this much, maybe like a little more down, like that they show a bit of the sock. Okay, this is the big work. Now I'm going to go to the regions that are clipping. I'm going to drag it like this. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to make the radius a bit smaller. And now we're gonna sculpt to make it look good around the foot. So depending on the radius you'll choose, the sculpt tool will take a bigger part with it. So I'm going to look. I can't zoom in any further. So what I'm going to do is click the mesh, press the point button, go to sculpt mode again, and bam. Now I can zoom in again. Yep. and then just drag this a bit down. Make the radius a little smaller. Go here. Make the cuffs a bit better, because they have a weird shape. Like this. Okay. I think this is alright. Okay, look. So the cuff here have like a very elongated shape. Okay, I'm going to shape him a bit better. Yeah, like this. Take him here. Take him here. And then have a look. They go pretty far over the foot and the shoe. But yeah, I don't think that will be a problem. I'll ask Mark whenever he's done. I'll upload this to YouTube too, so that everyone can see the process of making a pant, even though it's not from the beginning. It's already a start, so I'm going to take this, drag it a bit more like this. Make the cuffs a bit round, not too blocky. Even though Dickies cuffs mostly are pretty blocky, I don't like it when they're like too like rectangular and shit. So I'd rather just make them a bit round. Yeah, I think this will do. This one's pretty weird. So yeah, this is just like how you sculpt it however you want to, you know. Imagine you want big cuffs. Fuck it, you do with it what you want. Going to make them a bit smaller over here, but you can do a lot with the sculpt tool. It's one of the best tools, if not the best, in Blender. Okay, so I like this. Now I'm going to do a little tour and see. Look, the balls area clips. So I'm going to drag this a bit. Look, here it clips. I'm going to reduce the radius a little more. Get around a good spot. You'll see, you'll always have those tiny problems. Like this, I think this will be good. Yep, okay, nice. Whenever you zoom out and you see this, doesn't really matter. It's about the view when you're like looking at the pant. Okay, so these look pretty eyed. I'm now going to like try to make them a bit more baggy, let's say. Like make the pants a bit more wide, like not too slim, because that's not how I like my pants. Just you can sculpt around to do that. I'll do that later. Just for the sake of this video, I'll just keep it a bit short. So yeah, you can sculpt however you want. Okay, so whenever you're done, you think the pant looks great, you can apply the armature. So normally there won't be any armature, so you click your pant and go to this wrench tab, add modifier armature, and click armature one. Now this pant already has a lot of weight paint, like vertex groups that are already made for Tony Hawk, but they don't use the same weight as we do. So yeah, they don't use the same weight as XL models do, I think. Yeah, I might have a look if they do or if they don't, but for the sake of the video I'm going to delete all these. Oh wait, never mind, I'm going to save it first. Just, oops. Okay, yeah, Okay, they're back now. Let me just save my file real quick. Okay, nice. So what I'm going to do is going to delete all these. No, you don't have any vertex groups. You are too lazy like me to weight paint yourself. What are you going to do? What I do is scroll up all the way to the bottoms and just have a look, like what pants kind of fit like them. These are pretty high-waisted, I see now. So yeah, that sucks a bit. I might have to drag them a bit down since they're very high-waisted. Doesn't most of the times that isn't really bad. I'm going to have a look if there are any other pants that are as high. Yeah, okay. So we got these pants are pretty similar in height. What is that's good in my opinion. Like you can always like drag them down. So what you want to do then is just maybe scale them a bit. No, you can try to scale them a bit down, but then you'll have some clipping issues. But if you scale and then just drag them a bit down, and then you'll see areas start to begin clipping. Like here the pants, the pockets. But like yeah, we don't have balls clipping, so that's good. Yeah, okay. So now the yeah, okay. So now the pants are scaled down a bit. So what? Voila. So the pants are scaled down. What we are going to do now is just look for pants that fit about the same as these ones. They are still pretty high-waisted. But let's go with these. These have like kind of the same fit. Not really, but the waist area is about right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the mesh that I am making without any vertex groups. I'm going to shift click the other one, going to object, link or transfer data, transfer mesh data, vertex group, and change to all layers. What we see now is that this pant has all the vertex groups of the previous one. So if you go into weight paint, you can see that the pants here have appropriate vertex groups. Voila. As you can see. Okay, right. The problem with transferring weight paint is whenever you'll go in game, you'll see that this area right here will be very, not buggy, but pretty bad in my opinion. It will like not look good since the weight paint like isn't exact in the same spot. Like when you look at these pants and you look at the up leg, you'll see that it stops here. If we go to these pants, if we go to what are these? I think these are these ones. If we go to the up leg, you'll see like the weight isn't the same. So what I always do is just in weight paint take this and try to adjust as good as the other pants. This is hard sometimes, I know, but you will definitely be a lot happier when you see these pants come out better in the balls area than when they don't. Yeah, so just always have a look. How does it look? So you can see the red stops about here. So what I'm going to do is take this pen, and if you know, the red stops about at the oops, at the this level. You'll see, like, okay, so this is about it. Now let's go back a bit. Yeah, something like this. So it isn't actually too bad on this one. Just like over here, yeah, I'll have to fix this part up a bit too. But yeah, this is kinda okay. You see there's weight here. I'm going to reduce the weight but keep the strength all the way up so that I can just make this blue. Blue means that it's it won't really respond to the movement, I think, and red is like that it will stick to the vertex group it's at. That's what red means. So yeah, I'm going to. So see, this is mostly the stupid part about pens, the hard part about it. All the rest is good. As you can see here, you have like a little green spot, just make it red. Okay. So for the right leg, as you can see here, this is red, shouldn't be there. So you can even make the radius bigger, just go whoosh on this. Whoops, not too much. But make sure, like, you look at some other pens and get the weight about right. You get what I mean. I can hear, like, in the ass crack too. If it says up leg right, it shouldn't be too much on the left side. But okay, yeah, I think this is okay. So the weight paint is correct. The armature is on. I'm going to press Ctrl A. So I'm going to click the pen, Ctrl A, all transforms. Go to the armature one, click it, shift click it, file extract as an FBX. Go to your folder where everything is. Get the correct presets. I recommend watching Red Goof's tutorial for that preset. It's not that hard, just gotta copy all this and then just save it as the name you want them. And that's the blender part.